Welcome to the Frugal Gardener's Garden. For you who are familiar with my channel, I did a video recently and I said something big was coming. Something literally, physically big was coming. Well, it's here and I'm going to have the big reveal before the end of this video. So I hope you guys stick with me because this is definitely going to be a game changer, and it's something that you guys may want to consider adding to your garden. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about transition. We are about 2 weeks away from fall, and because of the fact that the food prices are going through the roof, I just saw, I think her name was Savannah Guthrie, and she was on with The Economist, and they were saying that the produce prices, just produce alone, went up 38% in the month of July. So instead of shutting this down, this is where I grew squash. And well, let me back up because I'll say I attempted to grow squash, but I had to protect it from the deer. This is what the deer do to what is not protected. This was outside of this comb. That's why this is here and this isn't, because this part was protected, and the deer don't like lavender. But the point is I had to cover this. And because I covered this, and I had this conversation with you guys before about the bees. I don't get a lot of bees around here anymore, which is horrible. But I mean, it is what it is. I can still grow things, but I have to grow things in an environment like I have up here. There's another, oh wow. The hummingbirds are, they're really going for this nectar. I'm going to have to refill this, but getting back to my point, I'm going to rip all this out because my fall garden is about to go in, and I'm going to plant cone cabbage in this area here once I clean this out. So you have to use your imagination a little bit. It's not going to take me long to get this out. I am definitely going to take this fencing down, at least temporarily. Well, not fencing, but netting temporarily until I get things growing in here. And I might do a little differently because I'm not going to be counting on the bees going into the fall, you know, like I did over the summer. This is another one of my bell peppers. So this is area number 1 where I'm going to be growing a fall garden. The first frost date for me is approximately October the 25th. You can Google your zone. I'm in zone 7A. You can Google. In some cases now we have AI, and it will tell you when to roughly expect your first frost date. And this is area number 2. This is a pretty decent sized raised bed. And I'm going to be growing collard greens in here. So, you know, they can tolerate the cold, and they can tolerate the frost. So again, this is seeing better days. I've gotten pretty much what I'm going to get out of here. There's a couple of melons I think that probably, I don't think I'm going to make it or not. It's kind of late in the season. They're kind of small. These were sugar babies. And I did get quite a bit of squash from out of here. I got onions from out of here. I got elephant garlic from out of here. So, you know, I did okay. But I want to show you guys this over here. Again, if you're familiar with my channel, then you know that I was able to get quite a bit of potatoes from out of this area. As a matter of fact, I probably have about 6 months of potatoes that are going to be able to feed me and my family. Those are the hummingbirds again. This soil is going to be amended also. Every area that I'm showing you, I'm going to amend the soil. And in this case, I'm going to have to add soil My soil is a lot lower than what I expected it to be. So yeah, I'll be doing that before I plant anything else in this area. So that's number 2. Number 3 is going to be Brussels sprouts. So this is what the seeds look like here. And right now, this is occupied. I'm still producing. I just posted a video, and the video was titled How to Grow $700 Worth of Food. And that $700 worth of food is not all in one go round. It's in succession. It started from the first day of summer. It's continuing now. It's going to go into the till the first day of winter. So all of these here are going to be reused. And here's well, they're gone again. The hummingbirds are having a field day today. But at any rate, this had quite a few potatoes. I'll put a link to this video if you want to see the potato harvest. So you have Brussels sprouts, you have collard greens. I'm also, well, like I showed you already, there's the just that fast. Collard greens, Brussels sprouts, and I'm not just going to grow cabbage here. I'm also going to grow cabbage. I'm not going to, well, I guess I am going to show you. I'll take you over, show you this area here. I've been wanting to, I'm anxious to get into this area here. This is my raised bed. This is not a standard size. This is actually a little bit larger. This is 6 feet long, 6 feet wide, 8 feet long. And I am currently growing sweet potatoes in here. And the jury's still out on these. It's been a chore. I went to water this one day, pulled the curtain back, pulled the sheet back because I had to keep this covered because of the deer. They go along the outside, and you might be able to see here where anything that's not covered, they get to. So I had to cover this whole thing. It's kind of makeshift. It doesn't look real pretty. It gets the job done. Sun goes through, water goes through, the deer are out. I pull it off periodically. I'm going to be out here for a while. And the time of day that you don't usually have the deer out. And one day I pulled it out and 2 little bunnies hopped out. So I don't know if they were just living in there or whether they were in there trying to get a meal or what the situation was. But a lot of animals are attracted to this area. The possums come up around here in the evening. So rabbits, possums, and whatever you can think of comes up here. This is also going to be cabbage because of the size. So you get the general idea where I'm going with this. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know if the food prices are going to continue to go up, go down, but we do know that it's going to take you 2 to 3 months to grow whatever it is you want to grow. So if things are cool right now, if everything in your household or in your world is fine, that may continue to be that way. But this is kind of like insurance. If you start planning a fall garden, and if things, you know, do take a turn for the worse, or if you are struggling a little bit, with food, this is a way to kind of offset that. I'm not saying it's going to completely, bring your food bill back down to normal, but you can't wait until November or December and then realize, I'm in trouble. I have a problem. I need to do something. and then try and start to plant something, especially in December. So I promised you guys the big reveal to show you what I got and actually why I got it. And it's over this way. And this is it. This is my new first ever full-size greenhouse. This is 7 feet tall, 7 feet wide, and 15 feet long. So that's going to go up today. Well, I'm going to start it today, and I do have some help. It's supposed to be in the 70s today, so it's not going to be too bad. And hopefully I'll have this up and completed by tomorrow at the latest. This is obviously a game changer for me. I had a greenhouse before. I had a mini greenhouse built for me by my two good friends, Mike and Betty, who have unfortunately both passed away. So this is my first actual greenhouse where I will be able to grow going into the winter. It is not meant to keep everything warm and toasty. The purpose of this greenhouse is to keep the predators away. It's to keep it out of the elements, out of the rain, out of the snow, so the pots don't fill up with water. It's to make it easier for me to garden, for me to tend to them. And I can add heat in there to make it a little bit more comfortable. So it's not going to be like, you know, balmy. It's not going to be in the 80s, but it will keep things from freezing. So I'm excited about this. I can get a lot of plants in a 15-foot long greenhouse. I'm going to go more into detail about this later in another video, tell you where I got it, how I got it, and as a matter of fact, I got this for half price. This cost me less than $100. So I'll go into the details later, but I wanted you guys to see this because I am excited about it. This is, like I said, it's a game changer for me. So I'm not going to hold you guys as usual. I try to keep these videos relatively short. I know you guys have a busy day. And please, please, please click like. Please post your comments. I read each and every comment. I respond to each and every comment. And please share this video. I'm the Frugal Gardener. When you grow your own food, you always know where it comes from. Catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy your day.